Hey guys, today I came to do something super exciting that I wanted to do for a long time, which is colorful makeup. And this is the look. It's just purple and blue, kind of greenish eyeshadow. And I used a feminine palette that some of my friends bought it. And I'm sure they're going to be super excited to see the tutorial, to see kind of like the possibilities that they have with this palette. I still plan on doing another tutorial on the other palettes that they bought. And that's it. If you want to see how I did it, just tune in, okay? Okay, so to start, I started by priming my lids with the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. And just do it with your fingers. Apply all over the lid. Then I came with a pencil from NYX called Lime. It's just a green pencil and it's kind of, it's not glittery, it's just not matte. It's kind of shimmer, frosty type of green. Then just blend that all over the lid. The thing is, these have to really be thinned out, otherwise it can crease a lot because the consistency of it's kind of, I wouldn't say greasy, but it's just really heavy if you let a lot of products sit there. So a couple hours later it might crease if you don't really blend it out. So I usually just make sure I only have a thin layer of it so I don't have any problems with it. So again, I'm going to use the feminine palette from Urban Decay that some of my friends got. And I try using just this palette, but I actually found that I needed just a few more colors because there's only 6 colors in this one. So to start, I'm actually going to get a Sedona Lace brush, the EB09. It's just kind of like a 217 from MAC, I guess. It's kind of fluffy, but kind of squeezed right here. And I'm going to get just a brown shade, which is this one. It's very light brown from my 88 color palette, which is the matte one, so they're all matte. And I'm just going to go above the crease with it. That's going to help me kind of blend the other colors and make a smooth transition from color to skin color. Just apply everywhere there. See, it's just a tiny difference from my skin tone to that one. Just go all over with it. Okay, and then with the same type of brush, I'm just changing because this one is clean. This one's from Coastal Sands. It's the 250, but it's the same type of brush. I'm going to dip the brush on the purple shade and just dip and apply a little bit lower than what you applied the brown. Still like overlapping a little bit, but don't go as high. And just keep building the intensity that you want. I just find it better to do the crease first, just so then I know exactly where to lay the product that I want on the lid. And then I can add more if I want to. And then just get a flat brush. I'm using one from Brazil. It's from Boticário. Doesn't have a number on it or anything, but it's just a flat brush. And I'm going to dip it in this kind of turquoise blue shimmery shade right here. Just get product and apply on the lid. Just tap it first, because if you just do like this, it's just going to thin out a lot, the color. So first just tap to apply the amount that you want, and once you're satisfied, you can start blending kind of a little bit. I love them. And then after that, I'm just going to get a pencil brush. This is from Sigma, the E30. And just kind of really precise brush. And just tap it to the darker brown right here. And just the tip of it, don't lay the brush down. I just want the color to go on the tip. And now I'm going to draw a line starting right there. And if I close my eyes, you can see that there's like a perfect line right there. Not if I close it, kind of close it. And to blend that, I'm going to actually lay the brush down and smudge. You can go almost until here, not really until the whole corner. That kind of blends a little bit. See, it's better than it was before, but I'm gonna use the same brush that I used, the first brush that I used that has a little bit of brown, and I'm just gonna go over it to smooth it out. And the best trick is really just to look in the mirror and make sure it's blended for as much as you can. And because I'm blending so much, that kind of took away the intensity of my purple, so I'm just gonna dip the same brush again on the purple and add a tiny bit there. So that's pretty much it for the shadow, and I guess you can actually line the eyes and create like a cat eye, but because there's so much color already and I'm using this during the day, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to use the little pencil that comes in the palette, and I'm going to line the inner part of my eye, and this might take a little practice. It actually took me quite a while to not do that without crying. But once you get, you know, how to do it exactly, it's really cool because it doesn't give you like such an intense line. It almost just looks like you have like a thicker lash line, and that's cool. So you're just gonna go place your pencil right there inside your eye, see? And just gonna go back and forth. And then just line a little bit of the outside. So you see there's a really thin line. It's not like the focus of this look is the eyeliner, so I don't really care. And on the other eye, I just used my pinky to get a little bit of the bright yellow, which is right there. And just put it on right there on top of your tear duct, kind of. And I just really did that to give a little bit more of light. And I also used a bigger brush from Pro Art, and I applied a shade that is kind of like a off-white, kind of beige, but really light color, which is this one, just to highlight the brow bone. I don't know why a lot of people like to use really precise brushes to do this. I like to use this big one, and I think it does a perfect job doing it, you know? And for the lower lash line, I used a pencil brush and dipped in that same brown, which was the darker brown from the feminine palette, and just kind of went back and forth there until you meet the yellow, just to define a little bit. And I'm gonna go over with the purple Urban Decay Glide On pencil and just kind of go over the waterline. Up into that yellow, till you meet that yellow. And that's it. Just apply mascara, which I feel like I always forget to do that, like in the videos. But that's just really self-explanatory. Just don't forget the mascara. There's no real trick, I guess, in doing that besides having a good mascara. I'm using the MAC Zoom Lash, but, and this isn't not my favorite at all. I just had that one kind of handy. Just apply to the bottom lashes. And I feel like I have 0 bottom lashes, so I always go in with a little Q-tip to correct, because I don't want to get really black down there. Just kind of correct. Okay, so now I don't know if you can see, but it seems like this eye is not as intense in the bottom as the other one. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of black eyeliner to both of them just to kind of even out. And I move my mirror. Let me get my mirror. And I'm just gonna do it to both. Just try to even that out. And that's it. If there's any other colorful looks you'd like to see, let me know. I have some other palettes, like I said, that I'm going to still try to use and show you some different possibilities for them. And let me know if you liked it. Bye now.